admit it. You're glad to see us.
Hello, welcome back. It's time for some more Midnight ISO. GT Sporting. Right, let's crack on. We're going to go on with a wheel. Let's see what the new daily races bring. Okay, actually that's the point. What's the next nations? Yep, don't like it. Hate Willow Springs. Yes, Tash, it's time for the engine noise. Okay, it's that one. But which way round is it? So let's do a little bit of qualifying. What seems to be a good car here? The Supra. Okay, so we're going to go out in the Corvette. Let's see what we can do. Might actually have to adjust. Ye old wheel. There we go. One that goes broom. I think most of them do, unless it's a Tesla, in which case, sod it. Dug myself into a little corner of that one, so never mind. I know, thank you for stating it. It's all across one side. Should have seen me on Saturday morning in that bright red. I think we've just lost the audio on the game, which is bloody fantastic. Hold that thought. Why does this always happen to me? This is not the best of timing. Sorry if you're getting loads of static. It was working a second ago, but oh, there we go. Hopefully it's back. Thank you, Tash, for the impromptu noises. As long as they're not fart noises, I'm sure we'll be fine. Vroom. I thought you put Veyron there. That's a car. Alright, let's get going. You tried. I like it. Right. You might have to let me know if my voice is way too quiet or the audio is way too loud or something. Also, if I push the wrong button. Generally doesn't help. Okay. Let's try again. There we go. Oh, how you doing, Tash? I was speaking. I think. Oh, as long as you're happy. Yeah, just about the same as you can see. That's what happens when you spend, what, an hour and a half in the sunlight without any SPF on. Damn, we are fools. Fools, I tell you. Yeah, you did. Me too. Thank you very much, sweetie. And somebody has very pink hair and reliably informed. But I don't mean me. It's you didn't know. You got to know your own secrets. There's a weird sentence. I just crunched my thumb on that downshift. That hurt. Ooh. Can you tell I haven't played the game in a couple of days? Apparently I have no skill. Only half pink hair. Yeah, thumb's gonna be fine. Well, if it's not, then I got a problem. Oh, well, I got another thumb. That's what we'd be given two hands for. It's a singing weekend. I read that as singing, signing. Yeah, so how many of your actoros you have getting the signing? Or is it all the same one 3 times? 4. Wow. And you're going to sing as well? Please tell me you're going to sing as well. Okay. Someone's clearly super excited. I don't know, I reckon you could get away with it. Any front end on this car. That'd be why. Oh, I reckon you should do some singing while it's getting signed. I reckon the darkness, I believe in a thing called love. I don't know why. First one that came to mind. So I didn't actually look at what time I should be doing on this course. Probably should in a minute. So I know it's not 1:58, it's probably in the 53s or something. I just saw the Stalker song and then I crashed. Hey, Wanted, how you doing? Sorry, I didn't see your message there. Every breath you take, every move you make, I'll be watching. Yeah, no, that is the Stalker song. That is the proper Stalker song. How you doing, Wanted? How's it going? You're wanted here, mate. Although that entry to the corner was not wanted. At all. While I'm doing it, I should have a look at what time I should be doing. I know it's not that slow. 1:56 is at minimum. So I've got 2 seconds to make up. Okay. Probably not in this car though. Oh, well, I'm going to get used to the car first. Well, I'll get used to the track first, then I'll start going faster. I'll attempt to. Obviously not with that corner, I won't. Wow. Yeah, okay, let's go to the Supra, because this has no front end on it. Do I even have a Supra on this account? Yes, I do. Let's get on with it. Well, I don't typically drive this car very often because I can't drive it very well. For instance, wheel stop turning. Stop it. I've got a feeling I might end up doing lobbies at this point. I forgot what the group daily AC race was. Might have a look in a minute. I feel like an absolute beginner again. So this is what happens when you take time off the game and the wheel in general. The brakes are good on this, so. Definitely got to turn earlier for the last corner. We're going to bring it down in half-second chunks, I think. Brandon, how you doing, buddy? Nice to hear from you. Hope it's going well. Kill the cone. Well, that's a better way through that corner. So games like this always have me thinking, should I just stick to Resident Evil? So I see how much work I've got to put in to become any sort of decent at it. Reach A or A+. I could do Resident Evil in my sleep. So we all have our natural abilities, I guess. Hang on, Tash, I'll read that in just a second. Well, I'm not power sliding through the second to last corner. Hey, you found your Redfield. Does that mean you played it through solo, or were you playing it through with bods? Because I didn't see you come online for it. Or was my Twitch notification going to come through sometime tomorrow morning for you going live? That's fair. Oh, solo. So you're playing it again, sort of deal. That's cool. So you found Chris, quote, fuck Boulder's Redfield. As Yahtzee from Zero Punctuation calls him. I'm sure it'll happen. Who's Heisenberg? Is he one of the new ones in the new Resident Evil? Whew. So yeah, who is Heisenberg then? And don't say Breaking Bad. I still haven't actually watched Breaking Bad either. Been meaning to. One of the Four Lords. Yeah, okay. That's definitely a new Resi thing, isn't it? Rather than an old Resi thing. It's weird to think about Resi 4, 5 and 6 as old Resi. Is she a lord or a lady? I suppose it doesn't really matter, does it? Particularly when you're a bio-enhanced bio-weapon. I know what I meant. Don't get as many of those in GT Sport. They should count the freaking aliens or A plus and S grade. Yeah, don't say that, Matt won't like it. Depends what your own true Resi is, I guess. I mean, I loved the original franchise, 1, 2, 3. Well, I say loved the franchise, I love number 2, because that's the one I played like the most. Now I have actually played a little bit of 1. Ah, you bastard. Whee! Oops, that was so bad I hit the menu button. Okay, where does that put me? Hello, Curb Killer, Mr. Henry. How's it going, dude? Today we are spinning backwards, and with a side of spinning backwards. I've got a feeling I am going to need to break out my controller because I cannot get to grips with this goddamn wheel. Let's see what I can do on the wheel. There's no law against me qualifying on a controller. Yeah, I mean, you both. Baku, unlike Monaco, actually has a chance of actually being a Grand Prix. Well, that first corner's still going to be pretty entertaining if it all goes wrong. Like it does most years. Although we haven't got... Well, it's going to be mostly entertaining. We've got Perez and Ocon starting anywhere near each other, which is unlikely. Yeah, unfortunately, Brennan, if you do get a bit of bad luck on one a day, at least it does tend to put you off for the rest of the week, doesn't it? Ooh. Well, if you're trying to go up on rank, I wouldn't necessarily try and do it on a course you're not comfortable with. Because I find, if you find your own niche, and a course and a group that you're good at, focus on that. For me, it's, say, Austria, Group 3. And if you've had a bit of bad luck, it does tend to put you off for the rest of the week as well. Wouldn't write that one. Ocon is looking strong, I will give you that. He's definitely outshining Alonso. But as we know from looking at the rest of the field, anyone who's changed teams or come into the sport is struggling. That includes Tsunoda. Okay, the only exception is Sainz, is the only one who's changed team and is doing well. So yeah, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, all those sort of dudes are struggling. But we'll see. But Ocon is looking good. And Brendan, persevere, but I would say you will get there. But just with something you're having either a bit of luck on or something you're comfortable with. I mean, ideally, I shouldn't be trying to go for A grade on this account, on this course. Because I'm going against my own advice a little bit. But I want to play the game, so. My DR might take a hammering, but hey, you know. I'm not going to say it, mate, but I actually have to agree with you. There are a lot of dirty drivers from all nationalities, but I can only really say I do struggle a lot when it comes to Spanish drivers in general, or Italian drivers on Italian courses, because they come over all, I own this track. To be fair, some Brits do it, so in the interest of balance, all nationalities, genders and all that can be just as bad as each other, but I know what you're getting at. Maybe my flag puts them off. Yeah. Personally, I find if you're a fair driver on this, it puts you at a disadvantage. It really can do. Until you get to the super high levels where, you know, you get all the big streamers and all that. And then they start giving each other a wide berth on all the corners. Because they don't want to lose viewers and all that. Right, we're into the 55s. Okay, so coming out of that first corner in second gear is not a good idea. Going into that in third gear is a bad idea. Okay. I'm going to actually have to do this race in a minute, because otherwise I'm going to have the worst content on the entire history of YouTube and Twitch. Interesting way to take the corner. I do like how this track is split up to 4 sectors though, to let you know when you're picking up or losing the time. That's more like it, a lot smoother. Regards to Baku coming up, let's hope for an actual Grand Prix and not the last one, because as far as I'm concerned, Bottas' pit stop is still ongoing. That can't have been good for team morale, let alone what happened with Lewis that race too. Woo. Okay, we're not going much faster than that. Okay, I'm not in the too far off stay. Ooh, Brands Hatch. Might have to give that a go at some point during the week. Alright, I have to wait a minute and a half. What's the top times? 1:52.9. And I am nowhere near that. 3 seconds away. So, judging by my normal pace, I'm about 2 seconds off the top 10. So I need to gain about a second on myself. Fantastic. Ooh, I would say do it, just not that course. Then again, historically speaking, I don't like that course. I had an incident there once. Long story short, I had a glitch. I had to do 3 laps of the Nürburgring at 50 miles an hour. That sucked. True story. Come on, 30 seconds, hurry up. I'll have to give Project Cars a go at some point. Is it worth it? You're going to have to go with the Supra for the first race, aren't I? Okay, let's see if we can improve a little bit on the wheel. We'll try and get as close to that, basically 156. It's not fast, but it's all I've got. Hopefully one day I'll get to Project Cars. Is it worth it, Wanted? What cars do you have access to on that game? That'd kind of be key, really, wouldn't it? Finding out that one. Well, I think you should drive around it in an 1886 Mercedes. 1 horsepower thing that Jimmy Broadbent did. Might take you about a week to complete, though. So, should I go for a pedal cam when I'm racing on my wheel like this? Would my feet be of any interest to people, is what I'm saying. And as soon as I say it, I know the answer. A beam. Oh god, a beamer. The word beamer put me off there. I'm not blaming you for it. It's just took my attention. I'm not accident prone racing. I'm not trying to drift around this. I need to see the fancy footwork. You won't see much. It's just plop, 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 plop. Oop. For God's sake! He is a king of drifting. But what does DK stand for? Donkey Kong. Everyone knows that. Exactly, Tash. And as soon as I say it, I can hear, the beginning tune to Tokyo Drift in my head. Yeah, that soundtrack is one of a kind. I wonder if you know how they live in Tokyo. Is that a line, or you asking me a question? If you see it, you mean it. Okay, that's a lyric, isn't it? I don't know the lyrics, but I knew the tune. I think we've already established, Tash, your memory is better than mine. Beam Z4 in... I've never heard the Z4 called that before. I don't think anyone else ever called the Z4 that before. The sex. Oh, that's going to be a spin. See, that's how you say it, wanted. To be fair, it was a bloody good car. Do you know, I don't like the R8 in games, but in person, I like it. I just don't like it in games, and I don't know why. He called it the sex. It sounds like he doesn't know what sex is. Or the English language, maybe. One or the other. But the Viper is goddamn gorgeous, I'll give him that. I do want a 2002 Viper GTS. As Tash might know, one of the first cars at the beginning of Tokyo Drift was the Viper SRT. For the life of me, I can't remember the other car. Ooh, Corvette, now you're talking my language. I do like a good Corvette. I would personally have, if money were no object, a Camaro 1967 SS version with completely new technology built into it, like, you know, suspension, steering, shocks. You get the idea. Because I clearly cannot drive to save my life, so I need the best brakes and suspension possible. I'm still a second off my controller time. Well, I can hope a load of people crash in the race. It's not likely, but I can hope for it. Ooh, good thinking. Oh, backing him out. Sorry about that, duty call. Right, I can't remember what I was saying, so we'll get back into it. Come on, you bastard, Supra. My lack of bastard skills also doesn't help. Hey, finally got through that quick though. Ooh, not through there. It is true. I will absolutely give you that. I still prefer the sound of an American V8. I mean, don't get me wrong. Volumetrically, they are terrible engines because they just don't get nearly enough power out of them compared to a European or a Japanese variant. However, there's something gorgeous about them. Build quality is not one of them, mind you. I think you just got to... It's like Italian cars. American cars and Italian cars are a little bit similar. Loads of theatrics. Just historically speaking, the American cars don't necessarily have the same build quality. Saying an Italian cars are, if it's an Alfa Romeo, it's renowned for breaking down. But that's besides the point. Yeah, I've heard as much. I grew up around Saabs, and they're well known for their build qualities and their turbo, especially the turbo lag. Anywho, I grew up around Saabs, and I remember on Top Gear, it was either Clarkson or James May, one of them, was describing a joint project for between Saab and Alfa Romeo. It was Clarkson, I remembered it now, because I remember the euphemism he used. But the project was going not well. When it comes to a safety crash test, an impact test, Alfa Romeo went, there's no other words for it other than perfect. And Saab went, just turned around and went, this is not good enough. And they cancelled the entire project. And then, yeah. Shows you the different thought processes behind different companies. I mean, yeah, you're never going to have the same mentality between we'll say, a Vauxhall, your mostly average run-around car, and a hypercar, so a Lamborghini or something like that. I mean, safety is very much secondary in a hypercar. But for cars that are joint projects and all that sort of thing, it genuinely shows you the different. Yeah, one of them. I'd rather be in a Saab than an Alfa. That's putting it politely. I actually did better than I thought on my qualifying time. Yeah. Let's see what we can do in this race. Show me a lap around Circuit de Spa Freckin shops. My, aren't we demanding? And I will grant you that, because that sounds like a good idea. I do like Spa. I got 911 right at my trumpet. Thanks, dude. I've got a feeling with my lack of speed with the wheel, I'm going to need all the luck I can get. Oi! So that one to the absolute edge. Well, are you going to see the lap at Spa? Okay, so we've got an Aston up front. Well, in front of me, anyway. It's definitely getting a bit squirrely. Okay, there's one place. I'm going to let that Spaniard do all my work for me. If he wants to go for a dive bomb, he can go for a dive bomb, but I'm going to brake later than him. I was right to do that. Thank you, Mr. Spaniard. Brendan, that should make you feel correct with your point of view on the Spanish, particularly in this race. I haven't seen any Italians on home turf yet. They like to close the door on you and try and open it with, you know, a shotgun to the side of your car. Oh, you little bastard. This is why I'm not good with the wheel, because I cannot control the slide. I often find the only thing I can do is just let off the power and let the... I hope the car comes to a stop somewhere. Yeah, I deserve that. Okay, I'm fine through the last sector. I'm not really losing any time to myself or my controller or my competitors through there. It's just the first sector, really. Here. I can't do slow speed with the wheel. And the throttle. I think that's my biggest problem. Oh, forgot about that. Oh, there goes the Brit. I thought that might have been a punt. Hopefully I'm within slipstream range. I've got to stay within 2 seconds of the German to gain another place. And there we go, there's another Spaniard. Alright, do you know what? I'll take it because I'm about to gain another place. Whew. Closing the door is not... Well, I'm going to take it and run, frankly, because I didn't have any pace in that race. However, I got to the end without making too big an ass of myself. Well, he did. Moving on. So what was Group 4? Goodwood. I am not very good there. Do you know what? Let's try this one. It might be a laugh. Do you know, I like this little course. I really do. Alright. I'm going to put it in break mode for the 1 minute this is going to be on, but I will apparently knock over my drink. And I will be back. So, bear with me 1 minute. Okay, here we go again. Let's see if we can do a little qualifying in this. That's some fun. Mini boy, long time no see. How you doing? I think that's the traction control on. I do. Don't need that. Good to hear, mate. How you been doing? Been having fun? Now, do I need... Oops. That's ruined the whole lot. Do I need to change down for that other corner? So welcome back to the channel, Mini. How are you doing? In terms of, you know, are you racing tonight? You just joining us on this little epic stream? Changing down might be faster. Ooh, that was silly. Oh well. We should just get faster and faster on this, in theory. Yeah, changing down is definitely the way to go in that. Maybe not brake quite so late. Let's try and get the line right first. Yeah, changing down is definitely the way to go. Four, 6, 7. That's definitely not the way to do that one. I know we've had this exact track and car combo, but I do find it quite fun. It's a shame there's not, you know, a couple more different cars for this sort of thing. I mean, they could use a little bit of creativity. Will that be too much to ask from Polyphony? Yeah. And to answer the question, I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. Didn't realise it. I actually realised I forgot to answer that part of it. Sorry. I guess I had too much focus on the qualifying. Okay, late apex, definitely the way to go. Deadsies. What does this thing can even do, donuts? Let's find out. Yeah, if you force it enough, I suppose. Alright, let's try out the controller. Might have more luck. Yeah, we can get it to donut. Okay, that was fun while it lasted. Okay, let's see if we can actually set a fast lap. We're going to try with the controller and then race for the wheel. We'll have at least a decent qualifying. Interesting, faster on the wheel. Managed to set the lights off on the controller. Interesting. Okay, definitely went quicker on the controller then. Last section had it. Hang on a sec, Kirk. Read that in just a sec, mate. When was the Academy race? Was that for the Supras and all that? Because I don't follow it. So unfortunately I'm the wrong person to ask, mate. Let's dissect that. I'm kind of pissed. Carlos Aciento has given Everton the middle finger. Unfortunately, mate, when it comes to football, I'm probably one of your worst people to talk to on it. Because the last time I seriously looked into anything football related was 1998. When Arsenal were winning the double, the Premiership and the FA Cup. So, I mean, I get it, it's probably quite annoying for you, but unfortunately I can't really comment because I don't know anything about it. Would you like to try another question, another topic, perhaps somewhat unrelated? Perhaps, Alexa, Hold that thought. No! Just realised it was all dark in here. It was light when I started. Or war games. Would you like to play a game? Okay, for anyone born after, say, 1990, that's not going to mean hardly anything to anyone. So I presume, was that a player or was that a manager? Because I literally have no idea. Ah. I was going to say, it's definitely not a player thing being able to change clubs like that. Unfortunately, when it comes to that, you're better off talking to Bert. He'll know a lot more than I will. We're going to fit one more qualifying lap in. Well, when the money's right, though, they will just go. It's a shame, mate, but it's a cutthroat world of sport. Really? Or maybe he just wants glory. Or they might be paying him in other ways, like royalties or something. I mean, there's often base pay means different things for different clubs and all that. Yeah, it's entirely possible. Unfortunately, it happens in any sport. Oh, hold that thought. I'll be right back. This may be a videoless race. Sorry, maybe an audioless one because I have incoming call, but I will continue to race. Okay, so that didn't go very well. Definitely had a shove coming out the last corner. Well, let's put some lap times in, see if we can get the fastest lap of the race. We might be able to pick up at least one place. Okay, so here we are in my familial place at the back of the grid. That was not the fastest way to come out of that corner. Nope. Okay, at least I was lapping in the low 46s for some of it. Did you have a good one or a terrible one? Of course you did. Is it up yet? Why am I even looking in there? Am I friends with you on this account? Because that would impact it. I haven't said it this time, Bert, so, however... How you doing, dude? Yeah, Kurt, check if you're friends with this account. Okay. Yeah, trying to will. Yeah, I've just seen the message come through about Paul. He's racing the Corvette in the league tonight, isn't he? Yeah, I'm on the wheel at the moment, obviously, as you can see. Three minutes to the race. Alright, well I may come and join you for a little bit because I'm having next to no luck on GT Sport tonight through my own dithering and not being able to race on the wheel. So I may give the stream a close. And what I might do is go to a different game after watching some of Paul's stream. Bellows. Is it on YouTube? Can I catch it? I can catch it on replay, can't I? Hang on, let's see. Hold that thought. Okay, let's see if we can find out about that race from Paul. Paul's at third, he's doing bloody well. Right, see what you've been up to, Kurt. Right, skip to lap 6, he says. Choose a gear, Kurt. I can stick with it, mate. Hang on. Just a couple of seconds. There we go. Alright, so he pushed you off. You're on the yellow one. I take it you guys are on about Daily C then. Right, so Pac-Man come home in a very close third in his race. Well done, Paul. Oh, I see what he's doing here. Oh, race A is always chaos. It's part of the fun though, isn't it? A little bit of a dicey one for you there, mate. Congrats to Paul on a third place in his race, in his league. Is the Megane the car of choice for race C? I've grown to despise Group 4 because it's just a bunch of cars I do not enjoy driving. Okay. Actually, I don't want to enter it, do I? So what are you guys doing? Yeah, 127.4 for you, Kurt. That's not bad, mate. .25.8. Sod that. Scirocco seems like the best car, though. I'm not sure why your time's not showing up on here, Bert, unless you've got yet another account. Might be worth giving it a go. Is it a stop race or a no stop race? That's my question. Stop. Okay, interesting. 26.3. Let's have a look at this dude's one. Yeah, I tend to do it that way around. Always start with the harder tyre. Let everyone else try and burn themselves out, and then yeah, and then go to the soft tyre when everyone else is trying to scuttle around on the harder tyres. Hello again, Henry. Short shifting into third. Okay. Lots of short shifting on this. Until he goes up a hill. I presume it is Henry. It might be about time I learned the course. I can say broadly speaking it's loads of right-hand turns, but you get the idea. You know, the actual braking points and everything like that. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, cut the torques here and all that. We'll give it a go at some point. I am going to love you guys and leave you. I might come back in a little bit, but I've got to go make some calls. And yes, it's always fun chatting to you dudes and dudettes. But yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll give Brands a go at some point. As in, probably tomorrow, if not, maybe later if I can squeeze it in. Right, you guys, it has been a pleasure. Who can we go and raid? Well, let's go raid Heckerville. He's a good dude. I haven't raided them in a week or two. So let us do that. Right, thanks everybody. Have yourselves a nice one and catch you on the flip side.